Y'all are doing good. Well, you know the deal. We're gonna mosey over here to the gas station, and then we're gonna go grocery shopping. Let's get your chores done time with Bruce. Let's see how this goes today. Hopefully they have some steak, man, for 50% off. That's what I'm really after. I'm really after that. That's what I'm after today. Hopefully they'll have some. And the grocery store is already busy in there. So that's interesting. 7:30 the week before New Year's, so or I should say the weekend before. Good morning. What's up, Izat? How's it going, sir? Hope you're doing good. Going to the gas station, and then we're going for groceries, fella. Thanks for popping. Hello, good morning. Good morning. What's up, Russ? Hope you're doing good. Headed to the gas station and then groceries. A little bit that you can always count on me to go do. Whoop, whoop. Then groceries. I think I'm gonna go for some hot chocolate today rather than chocolate milk. Yes, sir. What's going on? Hello. Who's that? Vicky Durham. Vicky Durham in the house? Yeah. What's up, Vicky? Russ says, just hoping Steelers win today, yeah? So at least you got a game today. I think our game was blowing on Christmas. But we won. We won. The Cowboys won. I was like, okay, Cowboys. Okay. Came out scoring too. They sure did. So that was good, right? Maybe the Steelers will win too. The Steelers and Cowboys type Super Bowl. One of those. Nah, I don't think the Cowboys are going to make that. That little squad that we put together over there, they might be a squad, but I am not thrilled with them. I am not thrilled with them at all. Not at all, man. Who's that? Gus Sanders in the house? Hold on, man. Hold on. I gotta park. Who else we got? Chi the Filipina. What's up? Charam. Hello. Good morning, y'all. Hope y'all are doing good. I hope y'all are doing all right. about to go in this 7-Eleven. So I'm going to leave you guys here to subscribe to one another. Be right back. What's up, people? I made it back. Gus, Russ, Chi, everybody. Oh, you know we got a new year coming, right? I hope this is like a big year for everybody. I really do. Like, this should be like the year you get all your plans in place and, you know, you start trying to like move forward on them, you know. I think the economy's changing. Man, all of the gas companies pulled out of California in the last like 72 hours. They were all like, we're out of here, Busta. We're leaving. It's California that's making the gas prices $8 a gallon. It's all exposed. They've been getting hit with like $82 million fines and shit from the state. So it's really just a way for the state to siphon money. And the gas companies, Chevron, yeah, and that one that starts with a P, I don't know their fucking name. They said, we're up, we're gone. And then one of them is like a $200 billion company or some shit. They took off too. Quad is burning the internet down, dude. California's gonna sink. People need to start moving to where these big corporations are headed. That's what people always did when we were young, or when our parents were young and stuff. They chased the money. They moved where the jobs were. And, you know, it wasn't really a choice type thing. So I mean, they moved where the work was. It wasn't necessarily like oh God, I grew up here. Maybe there's an accounting job for me right here. If there was no accounting job, the folks, they fucking moved wherever the accounting job was, right? Texas got 25 years worth of boom coming. Everybody's moving here. It's silly that they didn't do this in the first place and they were out there on the outskirts. They're trying to port. So they're trying to get shipments from port really easily, but the real thing there, we ain't got to order out for any of it. We don't have to order out for any of it. We have all land types here in America. In addition to our land here is very, very old. Minerals and resources are abundant. So yeah, I mean the gas companies were like, we're leaving, bro. All Newsom is getting hung out there, bro. Oh my God. I'd be running if I was that dude. I would be running for my life. No questions asked. I'd be running. Figure the government blacklist you. You screw up that much money, figure the government will hang your ass. It's the backside of my apartment complex. Grocery store. Which is uniquely convenient, by the way. Like 8 people in here. One of them cool things like that. Everybody probably looking forward to sleeping in today. I would bet money on that. All the dads and moms are worn the fuck out. Completely worn out. Let's go get what we need out here. And what we want. Hopefully they got some fillets that aren't bad, because everybody was eating ham and turkey and other things. We did barbecue for Christmas. What'd you do for Christmas, Russ? What'd you do? I know you did something. What'd you do? Oh, there's nobody here. Ninjas. Anybody look at the ads over good? I looked at it already. Hang tight. Y'all did ham, huh? Ham with the family. That's good. Every year he takes a bunch of orders for his friends and makes barbecue for them. Get some of these little short bananas over here, bro. I want some kind of green ones, though. They got the green ones all like bundled up nicely, but they don't want you taking from them. But I like the green ones, man. I do. Y'all are gonna have to hold on. Never mind, there's one right there. I don't gotta break it. We're good. I like it. I like it. So you hung out with the family. You got to see your daughters, I assume. Assume that's what that means. By the 9th is good. Cornbread is over there for 44 cents a box. 44 cents a box, and some of it is 69 cents. They got one with the blueberries. I wonder if that's any good. It's gotta be, because Jiffy makes it and they don't bullshit. Where's the sugar at, dude? I need one of the pork containers on. No, come on, man. I'm so picky. What is this shit? There's like the coffee pork containers of sugar. This is all flour. This is the only sugar they have. These guys. Like dark brown sugar, granulated sugar, sugar cane. What is all this shit, dude? Hey, I guess I'm gonna get this one. Yeah, I guess so. This is the one. Granulated sugar. Alright, bet. Let's go. Accomplished. It's very challenging to decide what type of sugar I needed there. They had all 50 of them in like one spot. And let's see if these guys got some Watkins black pepper. They don't normally have it, so it's usually a special buy type item. And they don't actually have it. Look at that. I figure these high-end douches would try to put this on their shelves, but they don't. I got salt for days, but pepper's a different challenge. Oh no, I got one. We're good. Happy. Let's roll. All the baby Christmas trees, they're still trying to sell them. Christmas is over. Christmas is over. The business. Job up to today. Let's see, so I did smash one thing of Sloppy Joe already, so we'll replace that. Sir. Yeah, you the only one here, fella. You got to take off. Nobody wants to grocery shop, dude. Nobody wants to grocery shop. Let's see. I wasn't doing so hot on barbecue, but maybe we'll try something new here, man. Maybe we'll try something different. A lot of different barbecue sauce. What's your favorite barbecue sauce, Raz? What's your favorite barbecue sauce? So we got some new Jack Daniels barbecue sauces there. I hadn't tried those before. They got this Allegro one. Of course, they got the super cheap stuff, which is usually just cheap and sucks. Filled with sugar, no flavor. Sweet Baby Ray's, of course. That's what I've had though. I've been having it for months too. I had one of these big ass bottles of it. Not this one, but just like one of those. But for a single dude, that shit lasts a year, you know. So I'm trying to check some other ones. I wonder if that rib rack barbecue sauce is any good. Alright, so we got this rib rack one. Simple ingredients, no junk. Honey, it's the honey flavored. Then we got the Jack Daniels. They got an original and they seem pretty thick too, like it's not moving in there. You see? I like that thickness. Man, I got this fire smoked cherry right here. I wonder if that's any good. And they got Sweet Preacher. I wonder if that's any good. Maybe we'll try that old fucking expensive ass thing there. I don't know why that Allegro down there looks like it's gonna be just fine. Looks like it's gonna be just fine. You always gotta check the elasticity in there. This is a glass bottle though. That shit's so hard to like get out of there. Hold on, man. They're ripping me off with that glass bottle shit, yeah. This is... What is? The change is always good. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to see if there's going to be something that I want to move to, check out. I know the Kinders is good. I've never really gotten a big bottle of it. I had this like little tester bottle of it. It was like this big. It's like just more than my thumb. So... What is this? Cosmos Barbecue. It just wins. Alright, we'll check you out, bro. Smoky and savory. Alright, we'll check it out, man. We'll see what's up with that. Yeah, like condiment week for me. Condiment week for me. And with the Heinz is part of the buy one, get one. That's a big ass bottle, dude. I can't eat that much ketchup. But they got the buy one, get one freeze on them. So I guess I could throw that much ketchup away if it was free. They saying that the ketchup is $8.99 now. When does this expire? Oh shit, that's probably why you can't read the expiration date on it. It doesn't have an expiration date? Oh, it does. Hold on. July, I think that says July. What's that say? I don't know what that code means. What's that code mean? Does anybody know? Oh, there it is. Here we go. February 27th. That'll be fine, yeah. For the next 2 years. I'll have that tomato ketchup. And what, remember last week I couldn't find those sliced olives? Or maybe I can this week. Maybe I can this week. I don't have any fucking sliced olives. Who doesn't have sliced olives? Put those on everything. All their sliced olives is in the cans. Chess Rich, what's cracking? Head Country. What is there, a barbecue sauce over here called Head Country? Maybe I didn't see it. Head Country. What's it look like, bro? I don't see no Head Country. Cosmos Kinders, Sweet Baby Ray's. We've got pot leg porker stubs, Allegro, Kraft. They do have Franklin Fire Smokehouse, Austin's Own, Jack Daniels, Sweet Lick, or Salt Lick Original Barbecue Sauce. The salt lick, like no other. I wonder that looks pretty good. And then they got like some higher class stuff up top here. It gets a little small. Yeah, I know where that's at. I only like the olives on Piazza. On pizza. That's what I want them for. Well, I put them on other things like other Italian food. And sometimes I just walk in there and start chewing on olives. But I don't like having to slice them down before I do a pizza. There's usually some sliced damn green olives in a jar. It's like sliced pickles. Who wouldn't have that? That's the second time I failed out finding those. Second time. I do need to get some water too. Some waters. I've been smashing waters. Probably need one of these. What's that? 24 of them for $5. Is that what that is? What is this? This is the same. Oh no. We're gonna get this one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like these. I like the smaller ones. I don't always smash a whole big bottle at once, but I do smash one of those at once. Try to get those. Create more trash. My goal in life, make trash. I was running the numbers, and in X amount of time, we're going to be completely consumed with trash. There's not going to be anything we can do with it. And that's what they're all scared of, too. I don't need no soda and shit. We're good. I don't need no soda. I don't know if I need any of this stuff, though. I want some cookies. Tired of Oreos. I've been having Oreos for too long. I do want some cookies. Alright. Who's got the favorite cookie? Who's got the favorite cookie? Chips Ahoy. What is the favorite cookie? I always like these Pepperidge Farm cookies. Over here, they're in like these white packages. Oh yeah, dude, see, I got chocolate Oreos and vanilla Oreos. And every time I look at them, I'm just like, dude, I've had so many of both of y'all. I want to throw both those out. But no, you're right. Yeah, I like Oreos. I especially like them because I can dip them in cherry Kool-Aid. Yeah, hey, you ever had a vanilla Oreo dipped in cherry Kool-Aid? I got a short video on here about that. You should check that out. Alright, so we're going to go with like some Tahoe. What is that? White chocolate and macadamia nut. How's that sound? Does that sound good? Alright, the Newport is dark chocolate and sea salt. What? You're always putting fucking salt up my ass with everything. What about some of them sandy sugar cookies? You said cherry 7-Up. Now I got a whole bunch of them last time I was here. They had a buy 2 get 3 free on the 12 pack, so I walked out here with 5 12 packs. And I was like, booyah, bitches, I got all the sodas. I got 3 of the cherry 7-Ups. Is what I ended up with. Alright, we're gonna end this right here, probably with this macadamia nut. They have a dark chocolate with peach, milk chocolate with macadamia nut. That's what I'm after right there. Bad boy. Yeah. When do these go bad? Sell by 2026. Alright, goody. We're in good shape there. That's pretty good stuff. I think I can make that disappear. That is what that says, right? Oh, 26, 226. All right, good. A couple months, we can make that happen too. Hey, tell me the truth, Russ. Are goldfish still your favorite? Goldfish, they're still your favorite? I think so. I think goldfish are probably still like your favorite and whatnot. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, hold on, some plasticware. That would be good. That would be good. Oh boy, they got expensive ones here. You can buy two of these and get two free. So if you spend, you know, 25 bucks on them, they'll give you four of these packs, bro. You'll have more than anybody on the planet needs. We're skipping those and get them at the dollar store. Down, down, down. Fail. Deal sucks. Spend. You better have something like super going on if you're spending that much, you know. I think, you better have like some business going on or something. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go see what kind of cleaners they got. Do they got a drain cleaner here? I feel like they would, but let's go see. It'd be like $58. You came to the grocery store to get this? You're stupid. Not a clog remover, but like the bugs, the bugs down in the bottom of them. I need something for them. Build-up remover. Typically, I would have to go somewhere else. They got the gobbler here, but that's not like the enzyme killer. Maybe I'd just pour a bunch of bleach down that damn sink. Burn out everything that's in there. That might work too. Alright, well, fair enough. I checked. It doesn't exist here. Fine with believing that. This little refrigerator seems like it's on the fritz, bro. That's dog food. I mean, you could spend $35 on some toilet paper right there, dude. $35. This is that Kirk soap that I like so much. This is what I use right here. That's the soap, man. That's the soap you want right there, man. I promise. I promise that's the soap you want. It's $6.99 for 3 bars at this store. But on Amazon, it's not much cheaper, so it's not like all of a sudden it's cheaper on Amazon. Damn. $15 for the toilet paper. No way, dude. What are they talking? I'm going to Walmart, bro. Have these in some sort of funny combinations here at the grocery store too. They're jacking people around. Nah, I don't even need it that bad. This is what I normally get, the angel soft, but I swear it's like $5 cheaper over at Walmart. $11.99 on special. That's like, what are you talking about? And then the 12 pack is even more, I guess. No, that is for the 12 pack. And this is a 6 pack for nah, dude. No. Ain't doing it. Ain't doing it. They're getting people with that. They are. Walmart probably just has the power to sell it at that other rate, get you in their store. That's pretty much how that happens, I bet. I bet. Now we are in the frozen food section. Hell yeah, I need to get a pizza and maybe a couple other little items. But I didn't do no frozen food last week except the meat that I had frozen. And then of course, thawed it and cooked it. But I didn't do no frozen food last week. I don't know how good it was. Yeah, they got the deal on the Red Barons, $3.97 each. The only the cheap skinny ones though. Yeah, only the cheap skinny ones. What's up? What's up? Hello. Good morning, Hannah. Good morning. Hope you're doing good. What's up, Vegas? Christina, hello. Getting the shopping done. Grocery store. We almost They like saran wrapped like 3 different types of meats together and called it a deal. It was like a grilling kit is what they're like trying to push that as for 50% off, but what happened? I got some lamb right there for 50% off too. Alright, let's see what they got over here. Where are you hiding at? They're all hiding, aren't they? Yeah, they are. None of the steak is on any sales, bro. There'll be no sales on steak today. But they do got this lamb. It'd be $4.50 for this thing. I never really like cooked lamb before, so I don't know how I would do at that. And of course the pork chops are like crazy cheap. Buy one, get one free. But I got pork chops and I got hamburger meat. And so I would prefer some damn steak. How about some filet mignon? That's really kind of what I came here for. And now there's none. All that remains is these New York strips right here. Alright, fair enough. That blows. Well, fair enough. We'll get them next time, son. The whole thrill being here is now over. Hello, Mitch Lee. Hope you're doing alright. The whole thrill of grocery shopping just kind of like came to an end with that. They do have some more meat on 50% off over there. They're like them 2.5 pounders, which that was pretty good. I broke that up in 3 units and called it good, called it cool. That's what I did. There's still like a damn $100 worth of shit in my cart here. Oh. Maybe there's a way to get around here. Hold on. I have to navigate the lady. Yeah. And I'm gonna slam me some turkey this week too. Turkey sandwiches. Smashed out a bunch of them. What's going on over here, dude? I need to get in there, lady. She's like building a wall or something. Alright, what do we got here? Where the hot dogs at? Where the hot dogs at? You know they got these Angus hot dogs for you. Angus beef. I don't even like beef hot dogs. I want the fake ones, yeah. I like the fake hot dogs. That's the ones I like, not the beef ones. I like the fake ones. Check this date on here though. What's that say, huh? What's that say? Anybody know what that says by? Freeze by March? Alright, we're good. March is okay. March and I make it. There should be some pepperonis right here too. I need some pepperonis in my life. Little single slice pepperonis, that's fine. signature brand too. The cheap brand is fine also. I do these. I'll throw them on the pizza too. The pizza that I'm not going to have sliced olives on because of these dildos. Oh, and they don't carry Kraft here either, so we're in bad shape on cheese. I don't like that Lutheran cheese. Lutheran? I don't know what the name of it is, but Lutheran Cheese Company is these guys, these dudes right here. That brand is like plastic to me. It's like plastic to me. So I can't ever mess with that brand, dude. I ate it once and I was super unhappy about that. Alright, so we're off to get, what is it, queso and baby Swiss cheese or Swiss cheese. I guess we could do some Munster cheese, but something besides American cheese would be great. That would be nice. The people that come over here, they love alcohol. They make you these little carrying totes for them. And you pick up 6 bottles at once, throw down. They do have some really inexpensive stuff too. That stuff's $1.99 a bottle when you buy 2 or more. $1.99. That queso that I had turned out pretty good. I used that with the taco meat that I made all week. I ate on that all week long to eat it. It was pretty good. It turned out really nice. So we'll have to buy them again. They are worthy of buying again. Though I really want the other one. Mild salsa, chipotle. Oh, that's why. These are like $9. Oh, look, these dudes are $8.50 anyway, or $7.50 anyway. So we'll get the queso blanco again. That's fine. That was good too. That was good too. I like how they got the chicken breast already like cut up for you over here too. You can buy it already like cut up and ready to go. And they have some of their different pastas cut and ready to go too. Which their potato salad's actually pretty good. I don't want none of it. I only want food that somebody else makes for me. That's really the truth, man. I really can't stand having to make all this food all the damn time. Every day I gotta make food. I wonder if their meatloaf's okay. You ready to heat meatloaf? I wonder if that meatloaf's alright. They got a meatloaf and mashed potatoes here also. They got a meatloaf, green beans, and mashed potatoes. That one looks pretty good actually. That one looks pretty good. They do have grilled chicken and stuff too. That's $10 for this grilled chicken right here. The two pieces of chicken is $10, yo. No way. No way. They left my budget. They have exited my budget. Alright, let's go cash this out. See how we end up. Ooh, I think that it's going to be $109. And then I'm going to put in my code and it's going to go down to $82. That's what I think. Let's try this out. Let's try this out.
Well, you're tired of the redo and have to do it. Yeah. I got you. Yes, it is. No, my son is. Right here, it's doing the dance right now. It's making it happen right now. That's what it's speeding up, huh? Have a wonderful day, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Morning. Well, she told me she had card. Don't donate if you know. Cash check. Hey, you hit the green button when it's finished. There you go. You have a great day, sir. It'd be too easy to make all these mistakes.
House was out October the 6th. October the 6th. Between Halloween and now, 35 radiation treatments for my life. Looks like a lawnmower went down my throat.
Jeez, I bet it feels like it too. That's where the doctors had nothing to do. And then the governor gets an excuse to, because, oh, well, you know,
What do you do to save my life?
yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you
I can imagine what radiation.
Got a birthday balloon.
Oh, man, take the stick, man. There's a rack over there, too.
Enter your green bell pepper 1. Place your green bell pepper in the bag. 1.
Doing all right, fella?
Oh, so far, so good.
Saving 20%. enter phone number. Your total, 97. And your savings is 951. Please wait. System processing.
Sweet. I got owned by the grocery store again. $100. 98 anyway. Owned again. But I think I'm good for some weeks though, so we're in good shape. We're alright. I will be good for weeks and weeks now. I suppose. I'm gonna come back and try to stalk the steaks though. Like a stalker. Hello, Mary Vic. Hello. Today we're just going in the back of the truck with these. How y'all doing? No employee discount, man. Just my phone number. Done Groceries. That's right. Damn, $97. Simply Panay. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Hello, hello. Yeah. Man, I'm all right, Mary Vic. ¿Cómo está acá? Acá. So that's what $100 gets you. I mean, I didn't get like meals and stuff, so it's more like additions to meals. So maybe that'll cost you a little bit more to have things like that going on. But you know, it wasn't like I was completely splurging or anything. No avocados, Justine. Nope. They spray those with chemicals. They spray those with chemicals. So there'll be no avocados. That's how they get all those to grow without predators taking them. Mary Vic, where is the employee picnic I always ask for? Hey man, I don't know. Damn. Justine says, damn. What's up, Justine? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, Mitchley, I got the sunglasses in full go. And the lady that's trying to get out next to me is having like the most trouble getting out and stuff. And it is, I just want to leave. Always got to stop and say hi, Mr. Bruce. And Manolyn as well. Hello, Manolyn. Nice of y'all to stop in. We got some kind of cool music this morning. That's what I'm jamming out this morning. some sort of holiday versions of these songs. Some sort of version. I don't know where these versions come from. Have you ever noticed every holiday song has like somebody's own tune on it? We rewrote it. Ha! We love this. We rewrote it. Say it every time. All right. I was considering McDonald's, but I think I'm just gonna skip it. I'll wait till lunch. It's too late to eat breakfast. 8:45. I'm usually done with this around 7. Yeah, like dropping things off at 8. Y'all remember back when I did laundry on the stream on Sunday mornings at 4 a.m.? I used to do laundry on the stream every Sunday morning at 4 a.m. I would drive over to the laundromat and do laundry. And this is literally how close my apartment complex is. Like, I'm still basically in the Albertsons parking lot. And all I got to do is cross this street right here and go in right there. And there's a clear opportunity to do such a thing. That dude has like a Bluetooth. He just pulls up near the thing and it opens for him. I want one of those, bro. I'm so jealous right now. So jelly. Jelly. Alright, guys, we are home. We are home. And my hands will be full. My hands will be full. I'm gonna have to turn the stream off here in just a minute. I hope you guys had a wonderful Sunday. And for those of you that are off all week, like Mitch Lee, you probably need to do some homework or something. So, good luck being off all week. Hope that turns out to be fun. Hope that turns out to be fun. You gonna like sit around all week? Vegetate? Like vegetation? That's what I would do if I was off school for 2 weeks. I would just vegetate, basically. That would be the name of what I'm doing, is vegetating. Vegetating. There we go. What's up, dude? Cool. He's almost there. Yeah, this is my home right here. Building 6026, up those stairs and back to the right. That's the 3rd floor, but the first floor is actually back and down. So it's underneath the parking lot. I don't know how it doesn't fill with water, but I guess it doesn't. I guess they don't have any problems down there, which is crazy because we got all these trees right here. So underneath these apartments, there's another apartment down there. I don't know how that works on this other unit either. These other units that are direct, they don't got any windows or something. Jesus, maybe it's good, but I figure all the water ends up down there. see, so check it out. Check it out. Right over there, you can see how it's built. You see how that floor is right there? So it has a third floor right there. You see what I'm talking about? You see how the 2 floors, 1 and 2, but then right there, that's the 3rd floor on the back side. My apartments is the same way right here. Actually, all of them to those over there are. Yeah, well, I don't have to buy a new fence every 15 years. I don't have to buy a new roof every 15 years. So, I mean, yeah, the rates are going up, but Jesus. Yes, Christina, it's just me. There's no girlfriend, no kids, no wife, none of that. It's just me. Out here doing karate. I'm doing karate. Just me. And it's not very inexpensive either. I wish it was less money. Of course, right? Of course. Yeah. Straight up alone. Straight up alone. My family's pretty much all gone, and my mother and father are gone. My father's parents are also gone. So that set of grandparents. So yeah, it's just me. Sister, I got a sister. No Mitchley, no wife, no children. Not yet. I'd really like to find a family or make a family, you know. I spent a lot of time preparing for that. So it should be on the agenda somewhere. It's like the next step. Sounds like you. Yeah, but you already made a family and stuff. I didn't do that yet. I'm supposed to do that by now, but I've been busy. Now, you know what? I have done nothing but work my entire life. So 30 years at work, and I feel like I'm finally prepared that, you know, I can financially handle that type of, you know, lifestyle. And so that's been probably like the last 8 to 10 years that I felt really comfortable financially and felt that I could probably do more, like get a wife, you know, that sort of thing, make children and procreate and do the house thing and all that. Well, it just hasn't happened. And so that's how that remains, I suppose. Don't get me wrong, I don't avoid it, but I'm not going to create that with the wrong person either. So, you know, fruit of being a family. No, Mitchley, there's no girlfriend. There's no girlfriend. Only serious applicants are allowed to be super serious. I mean, I don't want to waste anybody's time, you know, that sort of thing, you know. I know that I want to, you know, have a family. And so somebody that is on the fence about that, there's just no reason to go on a date with them, you know. You try to find that out before you go on a date with somebody, you know. At least I do anyway. Find out if they, you know, educated, have interest in, you know, having children or whatnot, you know, want to build a family in the future, of course, right? But, you know, if those same goals aren't present, then it's very challenging. You can't just turn anybody into a wife, you know. I've seen people try that before, and I see a lot of people unhappy with the wrong choices. And so I build myself in the meantime, and I keep stacking away at being the best that I can, so to speak. I suppose I could do more, but you know, I should be a dependable partner also. And so, you know, I don't know that I've always been so dependable. The first 30 years, I would have been a useless husband, and no self-control and that sort of thing, you know, no discipline. So the first 30 years. The first 20, like when I was 18, had I gotten married when I was 18, bro, I'd probably be in a world of hurt right now. So I'm glad I waited. Uh, by the time I was 30, I had discipline and I had, you know, structure, and I had the ability to achieve goals and things like that. I'm 44 years old, 44 years young, all right? 44 years old. I was with my ex for 20 years. And that's something to be said, you know. My grandmother asked me once. I had a high school sweetheart, and so I didn't do a lot of seeing a lot of different girls in high school because I had a girlfriend, and we were together almost 7 years. So she was with me through the military and stuff. And my grandma, she asked me one day, well, when are you going to marry that girl? And I told my grandma, I said, dude, I cannot afford any of that shit. You know, I'm a grunt in the military. That's right, Mitchley, 44 years old. And she said, Bruce, you can't ever afford it. So that's what grandma told me. She said, you can never financially prepare for children or any of those things. You can do your best to do so, right? But I think what she was implying is that there's no version of that that's real. You wish you were 44? You know what? I still feel good. I got a lot of life in me, a lot of learning to do still, a lot of living to do. Yeah, I still feel great. You know, I'm still young at heart too. So I think I'm fine still. I don't know that everybody agrees with me. You get a certain range of people that say that, you know, you shouldn't be with somebody that's much younger than you. But what if you want 5 children? You know, like you kind of can't go after a 40-year-old if you want 5 children. You just can't do it. You know, and even moreover, 30 would maybe be challenging to do 5 children. And you know, obviously, I'm keeping the best in mind when I say that, and I say, well, you know, I would want the same mother, the same wife. I would never leave my wife, right? And so, you know, what if you wanted 5 children? You know, how many years does that really take? Does that take a decade to do? Does that take 10 years to do one child every 2 years? I mean, I know some children are just, you know, 10 months apart. Mom and dad were busy, you know, but I think that, you know, there's a reasonable time frame for, you know, a few children. I don't know that 2 children is acceptable. It's always 5. It is, bro. I did the numbers. I did the math. And the math says that 2 is unacceptable. Consider this. It takes 2 adults to take care of 1 child, right? That's 2 to 1. But on the vice versa end, 1 child to take care of 2 adults, you see, all of a sudden that doesn't make sense. So, you know, yes, we raise multiple children at once, but, you know, we're doing things like giving the second child the first child's hand-me-downs. You know, they're living in the same house. We're building bunk beds, bro. You know, so yes, the second does cost, but it's not the same as that first initial bump. You're only 2 siblings, but what about your mother? Where's Christina at? If we ask Christina, she has more siblings than that, I think. And I think your father might also. And then your grandmother. So what I'm saying is that when I get to be a senior citizen, what's it going to take care of me when I'm old and in my golden years? No brothers, brother, and one sister. I'm the youngest. See, I got two sisters, and then it's me. I'm in the middle. We got the smart one, and we got the really hot one, and then I landed somewhere in between. Hey, but my frozen food is melting, and I'd love to continue talking to you guys, so I can do another live stream in about 20 minutes or something. I gotta go. I gotta get this food in the refrigerator, or it's all gonna go bad. I really need that. Christina, how many sisters and brothers do you have? Oh, that's a good question. Christina, how many sisters and brothers do you have? Yeah, yeah. Was that a good question or a bad question? 6 sisters and brothers, so there was 7 of you total. And what about your husband? If you don't mind me asking, how many brothers and sisters does your husband have? 2 brothers, 4 sisters. So there was 5 girls. 2 big families over there. Yeah. But America was the same way leading all the way up into like the 90s. And then everybody was like, oh, we don't need kids. And I'm looking around like, so yeah, 1 kid, and he's supposed to take care of you when you're elderly. Like, what's he going to do? Quit his job? So now your kid has an extreme burden of success laid upon them. So to me, that's very troublesome. I think that you need 5. I think that you need 5, especially here in America, because the kids be doing wild stuff in America. You got 5, 2 of them going to be crazy successful, but if they're not, if you only have 1 successful child, it falls upon that child to bring the future forward. So it becomes an extinction level event for your bloodline. And damn, I don't like to think about it like that, but the reality of it's there. I got my cousin Waylon and then myself are the last boys in the family. And Waylon likes guys. In fact, he's married to a dude. So they're not going to create a future for the family. So the family future ends right here, basically. And so, what if I don't have any boys or any children? Then the family's over. That's like thousands of years and generations leading up to me deciding to call it quits. I don't know, dude. That seems a little super serious to me. So, to me, I think sometimes we say one is enough, but really, I don't think that that's really ever appropriate in any circumstance. To me, it's like how yeah, I know, right? I better figure that out. Um, to me, it's like, nah, dude, you really need a soccer team, a little baseball team or something. I tell you what, if y'all don't mind just waiting, I will run all this stuff up and get you guys in a waiting pattern, a hold pattern. But I gotta get this frozen food up there for real. Because I've been sitting in the car talking, my whole pizza done melted. Let's grab that shit first. That milk's getting all funky warm. That funny warm taste. My place is a little messy. Y'all are gonna have to excuse me. It's Sunday morning. I usually clean on Sundays after I go grocery shopping. So you get the raw form today. The underprepared. I don't know what that really means. I forgot the quality and condition that I left my home in this morning. So y'all are gonna get the face down program until I figure this out. Okay, we're not too bad. We're not too bad. You're gonna have 5 minutes in the corner though. with this light. How's that? 5 minutes. I'll be back. I'm sorry. Better than restarting it all of that, huh? Mostly done with that. Mostly done. What's up, people? I made it back. What up? I hope y'all are all right. You know, we got new buttons down there. Did y'all notice we got new buttons? What does this do? Choose a game to stream. Hold on. There's a stream game. Hold on. Words of Wonders. King and Queens. Let's go. Guess their answer. Billiards. Today's word huddle. Hurdle. Crossy Road. Dude, there's all kinds of little games for us to play. Hold on, dude. Hold on. We're going to play a game. We're going to play a game here. What is this? What is this? Hide and seek. All right. So I got my image right here. And then the video game is loading. Y'all can see that? We got an exit game button, hide and seek. What do they want me to do? Walk around? How do I walk? I want to be a seeker. Wham, I'm getting all the coins and the gear first, dude. Not even looking for people. What's up? I saw you, dude. I saw you up there. Look at this. We can play video games. You're done. I got you. What do you want me to do with this? You want me to blow it up or something? How do I do that? Oh. Okay. Play again. I guess I didn't find anybody. 2-1. Okay, that counted right there. I see. I see. What's up, people? There's like a whole video game thing that we can play. Do y'all not have this, Mitchley? Only one left. Only one left. Where's he at? Am I running out of time or something? Is there a timer? Bam. Bam. Next level. All right, bet. We're going to be a seeker again. I don't like to hide. So cute. Oh, found one, bro. Busting through this door. There's another one. Y'all are in the water hiding. Look, the dude swims. The dude swims. He can't get back out of here, but he does swim. Oh, you can crawl over everything too. Just climb up it. Where's the other dude at? He's over here hiding somewhere. Two more hiding. Where are they at? What's up, Mitchley? Oh, I see we could next level. Okay, well that's pretty cool. There's some exit game. All right. Yeah, that's kind of cool. They got a few games there. There's like a dozen games or something. Word games and picture games. 20 million people already did this. I'm so far behind all them. I just noticed that button. I don't know how long it's been there. All right, so life and times of Bruce. Yeah. Now, when I was younger, I probably wouldn't have been good to be a husband. I think that when I was younger, I struggled too much with money and right and wrong and just anything. So I don't really think 20-year-old dudes are very good for husbands. Like they're going to be a developing husband, one that develops. And sometimes that doesn't go everybody's way, right? So I don't know. Maybe it's good that I wasn't a husband yet. I think in some form of fashion, that's probably the real truth is that I couldn't have been a husband 20 years ago. No way. Oh, they change. They change. They're green right now. Of course, I have green on, and I don't have any artificial light. But if I get near like white light, like the television or really bright overhead lights, like in a warehouse or something, my eyes turn blue. Blue. Completely blue, completely green. So right now they're green. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I think there's a certain amount of preparation that somebody has to go through to be a husband. I think a certain amount of prep work is required there. And how would you measure what the value of a husband would be? Your eyes are like that also. Yeah, dude. Bright light, complete change. I got three color changes: green, gray, and blue. Gray happens on a mood swing. Green is my natural, don't shine a light in my face color. But light, bright light especially, blue, straight blue. TV light, not so much the camera light though. Not so much the camera light. What is relight? What does that even mean? So, there's a button here that says relighting. I turned the skeleton on, but I can't see it. Zero effects kaleidoscope. Oh, kaleidoscope works. What is sibling? Oh no. Oh no. They've given me something else to play with here. Okay, okay, okay. Extra eyes. Horrible. Big head. Oh, I'm sorry. That is hilarious. I'm going to try underwater. I guess I'm underwater now. Variants in colors. Ooh, disco. That's great. What is all this stuff? Oh, there's a good one. Ha. Reeded glass. What is reeded glass? Okay. You can kind of see me. Retro. This is retro. Okay. Okay. All right. It's fun. Where is the skeleton at? All right. None of those are good. They got makeup too and lenses. What is this? X ray. Oh. Horror TV. Okay. Radioactive. Infrared. Thermal. Jesus, the thermal's not right at all. They're just calling it thermal. The wall's not what's hot. I'm the one that's hot, dude. This isn't thermal. But I like that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. So the makeup one, they don't offer makeup for men. And we need to clear all this, okay? There's some buttons everywhere. There's some buttons everywhere. I'm so intrigued by this. Hold on. What is all this? I never touch any of this stuff, girls. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. So it's all like interesting to me. Green screen. Now, what do I do? Wait, that didn't do anything. What do I do with the green screen? Oh, I see. I see. Let me see here. So, uh-huh. Uh-huh. I like it. I like it. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, green screen. There it is. But how come it's so like zoomed in? She said, "Don't hide." Well, I'm just playing around with these things. So yeah, you know what? I to me, you got to prepare to be a husband. You can't just like say that you're a husband. How do I turn this off? How about this button here? Oh, there's an off thing. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you can't just say, "Oh well, I'm a husband," and you know what? Rightfully, some people do it differently. Quite a bit differently. They get together when they're young, they stay together and grow up and stuff. Me, clearly, I screwed that all up, and so that's out. Mitchell just turned 21, and she's in college to be a nurse, but I told her she needs to go be a doctor. And then I was like, "You should just go be a doctor." You should just go be a doctor. No reason to stop. Mom is going to cost some extra. All right. It's going to cost some extra. Don't worry about it. Worry about being a doctor, a surgeon, for argument's sake, an orthopedic surgeon, to be more specific. The economy is filling up fast with nurses. In the last 5 years, America has put on something like 250,000 nurses. And so these educations are becoming more readily available, which means more people are doing them. And when you suffer an abundance of any item, no matter what it is, the value of the item goes down. So it's very important to consider this. And so, if you want to study abroad or work abroad, you get into a scenario where everybody has a business administration degree, everybody has a business marketing degree. So now the thing that was supposed to set you apart from the rest of the crowd and earn you a position doesn't, because everybody went out and got the same thing. And so what happens is all those business marketing degrees, all those people, and God bless their souls and their parents, mom told them that they were the best at everything and that they were the greatest. And I'm sure that they are. But, you know, other people's moms told them the same thing. And so now everybody's on the same playing field. It makes it the same as having a high school diploma. And so it's very challenging in the workforce to stay ahead. Now, then, that being said, if you do some minor research, which, if you remember, we've been being taught how to do research since we came to class. Since we went to class, they've been teaching us how to read, how to do homework, how to understand moving forward through reading and doing research. So if you go out and you research how many orthopedic surgeons are in America versus how many nurses are in America, when you see that exponentially huge number emptied out, you say to yourself, well, wow, we need more orthopedic surgeons. And so that's how you know that the career is worth your time investment. All right. Hello, Manolin. Amen. What's cracking? Hello, Kumustaka. So leading back to maybe what you two girls are doing in your nursing capacity, you're setting the foundation to become a doctor. And, you have to go through X amount. And so to me, you might want to look at 20 years from now. And you say, okay, well, is the nursing field going to be saturated in 10 years or 15 years? And the real answer is yes. Now, there's a couple other answers that apply no matter what you do, such as just because you become a nurse doesn't mean that you won't eventually work your way up through the ranks and be the admin of nurses or be a nurse practitioner. But you're never going to be a nurse practitioner if you only studied to be a registered nurse. So two very different things, right? And two different values in the workforce. And so these are just things that for those of you that are inclined to go to school and are doing well at it, maybe it's not easy for you, no, but you're doing good at it, right? Those are the people that I select and I say, you're supposed to do more than what you're doing. And some people dislike me for that, but I try to push people to be better or be the best versions. And I ask people, I said, well, what do you want in life? Do you want a house? Do you want cars? Do you want, you know, kids that are in this every sport there is and go to private school? What do you want? And typically, when you ask somebody that, there's either not a lot of answers or you get Candyland type answers like, oh, I want a mansion. What's up, Toy? I want a mansion. I want three kids. I want private schools, and as soon as you hear that, you say, well, what are you doing to get to those things, right? And that is the real question, So to me, you girls that are doing good in the medical field, thank you for like number 15. Appreciate that. You girls that are doing good, you understand the information that's coming in. And that's the real important part. And you're doing the groundwork to make that next step. And to me, some of you girls could put a little poster on the wall right here that said, hey, I need help paying for school. This is where I'm at this month. This is where I need to be. And people would help you and they would just throw cash at you. I already know it happens. It happens. I do it too. I see somebody, especially when I think that they're doing good. That's the real kicker. Like I might hand out $5 or something, a super sticker or something, right? But you don't ever see any big super stickers go out. And what that is some people aren't doing good things with that money they get. And I say to myself, I'm not contributing to anything there. And sure shit, I would like it if when I send somebody some money, it goes towards something, it helps them, especially in scenarios where, it can help them greatly. I really think that's important. And some folks, you send money to and you make sure you don't send them a lot of money, that sort of deal. But for me, some of you have that aptitude to do school. And if you have that, then it's just a matter of doing it, right? And so to me, if you got to spend 5 extra years in school, I understand that that's not easy. And I understand it's not free also. I understand both those things greatly. But I also understand that it's going to pay for the next 50 years. So until you're 70 years old, you're going to work, right? And so to me, sometimes we set ourselves up for struggle and we don't exactly acknowledge that when we go into making a decision with what we're going to get a degree in. Some people say they want to be teachers. And I say, that's great, but what do you want in life? Do you ever want a boat? Do you want some jet skis? Do you want to take vacations every year? Do you want to go traveling? And they say, well, yes, I want to do all those things. And I say, well, you're not going to be able to do it on a teacher's budget. So what are you talking about? And so effectively, we live here, but we aim for here. You see what I mean? And so I try to talk to those of you that are good in school and have a chance to do more and be extremely successful. It's just a little push that takes that, a little drive, a little push. But this is my version of a dirty home. My pillows are out. That's my version of a dirty home, dude. I got a few things on the counter over here. And my version of a dirty home is not all that dirty, actually. And my battery is going to die. And I got to clean this place up. So we're going to do that. Here's more light. So we're going to call it a day. And hopefully I'll see y'all on your live streams. Mitchley, I hope you do something fun this week. There's got to be something you haven't done over there that would be fun. Take your sister ice skating. Don't y'all have like an ice skating rink over there or something? Some waterfalls to go to or something fun to do. You got some jet ski rentals somewhere? Y'all can do some fishing. You can run down to the shore line and do some fishing. Do you like fishing? That's a tough question, huh? Do you like fishing? I hope you like fishing, dude. Christina, mom, does Mitchley know how to go fishing? Did you teach the girls how to go fishing, bro? What about dad? Did he teach y'all how to go fishing? What happened there? I want to know about that. That's a real question right there. That's a real question. Look at all this silence. All three of you girls are quiet. I guess there's no fishing, huh? Wow. I mean, sometimes you can grow to like fishing. All right. Well, you girls have a nice day. I will see y'all. Sleep tight. We'll see you then. Bye bye.